Hello, I'm your host, Troy Santiago, with my friend Ricardo Lopez, and joining us today is a legend with the Michigan Wolverines, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be a legend in Los Angeles too. Our third round pick in 2024 draft, running back, Blake Corum. Blake, we are excited to have you. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. Blessed to be here. Blessed to be out here and do practice today. It's wonderful, man.
This is the last week of the OTAs. How's the vibe in the locker room?
Oh, great. Great guys. Just putting their heads down, going to work. Trying to get better each and every day, stacking bricks on bricks, and we'll be ready for mini camp next week, and then camp, and then the season.
Nice.
So you have been before in Southern California. Roswell was a great moment for you, but how has it been these weeks in LA as a new Rams player?
Yeah, it's been great. It hasn't rained since I've been here. Great weather. Nice people. But it's just been great being around my teammates. Getting to know new faces and learning the playbook and going out there and competing. It's been wonderful.
Who has impressed you the most so far?
Who has impressed me the most so far? Probably Matthew Stafford. I've just never seen a quarterback that intelligent. I had a great quarterback in college with J.J. McCarthy. I don't know why I'm saying that, but J.J. McCarthy, and I think he's going to do phenomenal for the Vikings. But seeing such a legend, in Matthew Stafford, the way he throws the balls, the way he can, read defenses and things like that, it's pretty impressive.
After all the players we picked in the draft and the foundation of that the team had, there are a lot of expectations this year, and especially because Karen Williams struggled last year, and then the Rams, they look like they lost the punch. Now when Karen get back and you are now in the team, we are excited to see you guys in action because we understood the offense is going to be really explosive.
Oh, for sure. Just learning from Kyron over the last couple of weeks has been great. He's a great running back, obviously Pro Bowler. Was second in the league in rushing last year. Could have been first. He's a phenomenal running back, and all the other running backs in the running back group. Ronnie Rivers, Zach Evans, Boston Scott. Great running backs, great dudes. We have a really strong room, and best believe we'll show it this year.
And part of that room is Coach Ron Gould.
Yes, sir.
What is about him that you are learning about, or what has been the experience dealing with him?
It's been nothing but great. The way he's taught me the playbook, the way, he goes into the details on who's going to who. Like, I've learned so much from Coach G. He's helped me so much since I got here. And the thing I love about him is he's just a genuine guy. A guy that just smiles all the time, a guy that just loves everyone, is talking to everyone. That's my guy, man. But he's helped me so much since I got here, and he's going to continue to. But it's his attention to detail on each and every play, each and every meeting that we go into. I'm growing each and every day.
Especially with the transition from college football to the NFL. And talking about college football, you left a legacy in college with Michigan All-American National Championship, 58 career rushing touchdowns, 27 those in a single season, 61 total touchdowns, 356 career point scores, 3,737 career rushing yards, and also you are tied for the Michigan single game record with 5 touchdowns. But all this may have been different if you had entered the draft last year. Why do you decide to stay in Michigan one more year?
Yeah, it was definitely a hard decision for me. But ultimately I came to Michigan to try to change the program a little bit, and I didn't want to leave, the big house, with people being like, dang, we could have won a natty if Blake would have stayed, or, I just didn't want them to, their last vision as me is getting hurt. And so, I decided to come back, and, we had unfinished business. That's what I called it. And we finished the business in Texas, but it started here in Cali with that Rose Bowl, that overtime.
That was an amazing
overtime win. But that was the ultimate decision. I wanted to I was the first in my family to get a degree, so I went back, got my degree, and, I just didn't want to leave my teammates hanging,
I mean, that run, Alabama first in Pasadena, and then the championship game against Washington. That was amazing what you guys did, and specifically what you did. But talking about your personal story, I'm super impressed with you traveling for hours to get to high school and have a shot for a future in football. Tell me about that.
Yeah. It was definitely a sacrifice for my parents, myself, my sisters, for everyone. But coming from where I come from, that's kind of what you had to do if you wanted to kind of live out, what I'm doing right now. And so my parents just saw the hard work I was putting in each and every day. And when it came time to go to high school, we had a decision to make, and the decision was to go to high school in Maryland. So we would wake up, around 3:30 in the morning. I'd go train about 30 minutes away with my trainer Raymond Washington, and then we finished the rest of the hour and a half, down to Maryland. They'd come back to Virginia, go to work, and they'd go back to Maryland later that day, and pick me up, and we'd go home. And so it was a long 2 years, but it paid off. After my sophomore year, I probably had like 27 offers. It paid off big time, but it was a lot of sacrifice, man. A lot of sleepless nights, early mornings. It was tough.
At what age did you realize you were good at playing football?
I think when I first started playing, for real, I started playing at 6. I was scoring like, 4 touchdowns a game. But I really recognized, I had the chance to be good at football probably like 5th grade, because that's when I was in my room doing push-ups, sit-ups, body weight squats, calf raises, all the things like that. Like I was putting in the extra work to try to be great, and so that's when I feel like I really had that vision of like, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do it to my best ability, and I'm gonna try to go all the way.
And we want to show you a picture we found, and tell us
Oh yeah.
what about this picture. I
Yeah.
call this fate.
Yeah, it is, and everything comes in a full circle, and being able when I started playing at 6, I played for the FYF Rams. My dad was a coach, and then to hear my name called and pick up the phone from Les and Coach McVay and then Coach G, Coach LaFleur, and then being here now and just looking around like Rams, like everything
It's surreal.
is surreal. It's surreal.
Did you know that GM Leslie did mention that on the draft day he wanted to make sure that you heard well that the team draft you was Los Angeles Rams, not Los Angeles Chargers?
Yeah. I knew it was the Rams. I knew it was the Rams. I knew it wasn't going to be the Chargers.
I don't think there's a guy in this roster who will be more have more fun since the preseason. I mean, Cowboys on August 11. That's the team you
Yeah.
grow up,
I grew up
showing
like
up.
that. Yeah.
Don't worry, we won't tell anybody. Then at SoFi, Chargers,
Yep.
and you will see your former head coach.
Yeah.
And then week 1, going back to Michigan
Yeah.
to face the Lions. You know what happened when the Rams were in Detroit last time, right?
Yeah, I sure do. And so, there's definitely some exciting games, in the near future. But, for me, I'm just taking it one day at a time, just being where my feet are. That's kind of my motto, my mindset to just, cherish each and every day. And then when that time comes, I'll be ready to go. But in the meantime, yeah, I can't wait for those preseason games, and I can't wait to go back to Michigan and play. But right now, I'm focused on this lift I'm about to get in, meetings I have later, and getting ready for practice tomorrow. But that time's going to be coming. It's going to be exciting.
And talking about Detroit, there's a legend from the Lions who you admire. Tell us about Barry Sanders.
Oh man, he was a little before my time, so I didn't really get to watch him on TV. But on YouTube, that's all I watch. Him, Marshawn Lynch. But I got to watch Marshawn Lynch on TV. But Barry Sanders, he's elusive. He could turn nothing and turn it into something. The best running back ever, in my opinion. His ability just to make people miss, cut on a dime. It was a beautiful thing.
Give us your honest opinion about this picture.
Oh, that's legendary right there. That's a great picture right there, y'all.
Yeah, at the moment we saw Barry Sanders, we definitely tried to approach him and tell exactly what you told us right now, because for us he's one of the greatest, if not the greatest running back in the history of the league.
Now, Blake, before letting you go, you need a nickname in Spanish. I mean, 57 touchdowns. How about TD Blake, El Señor Touchdown, which is Mr. Touchdown in Spanish?
Okay.
Tell me how you want to be called with the Rams.
I kind of want to carry the name on that they gave me in college. They called me Blake the Great.
Do you like that one?
I do.
Okay.
I was thinking another one, the Blue Demon. That would be
Oh,
a
I
great
like that one too.
Yeah, that would be great. Blake, can you show us your tattoo in your left shoulder?
Oh yeah.
What is that farm means to you?
It means everything. It means everything, and to this day, I plan on going back and buying the farm, and and turning it into a camp where kids can come out and have fun. And so that means everything. Those are my fondest memories growing up, being on the farm and just waking up every day. And it's kind of just you out there with the trees, the animals. It's just peace, and it brought me peace for sure. A lot of memories, like I said. So I plan on going and buy it one day, and I'm gonna turn it into a camp to bring some kids out and allow them to enjoy it like I did.
What are your goals for this year? What are your goals for your career as a professional?
Yeah. This year, I just first of all, I just want to be the best teammate possible. Whether that mean carrying the ball, playing special teams, cheering from the sideline. I just want to, help the team win. Winning is fun. I hate losing. So whatever I can do to help the Rams win, the organization win, and better them, that's a goal of mine. And obviously, when I get in, whenever that may be, make the best of my opportunities. I don't have any yardage, goals, TD goals. I'm just going to go out there, do what I do, and be the best version of Blake that I can for the Rams.
Before we let you go, I'm fired up. And I have to do this because I want you to hear how it will sound your touchdown in Spanish. Are you prepared?
Let's get it.
Anotación, Blake Corum, touchdown, Rams! And I hope we're going to enjoy
I love it.
the way you played this year in the field.
If he continues getting to the end zone as he did in college, you will lose your voice.
I hope
very
so.
soon.
I don't mind. Thank you, Blake. And we are excited to having you here in Los Angeles. And honestly, I think this is going to be a great season for everybody.
It's going to be a great season for everybody. I can't wait.
Guys,
Almost Rams.
This is a wrap. Blake Corum, Ricardo Lopez, Troy Santiago.
Vamos, Rams!